people that he actually.
We ready?
A couple of people like that.
Yeah, I've got about a minute, I think.
One of them is Terry's best friend.
Good. We're just waiting on acknowledgement. All right, we're good.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to everybody, to those here in council chambers and those who watch by TV. I'll call this meeting to order. If y'all will stand, the Vice Mayor will have our invocation and lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance.
Pray with me, please. Gracious God, we praise you and thank you for our city, our state, and our nation. We ask you to be with us and guide us in our decisions tonight. Bless our first responders and our military. We ask in your holy name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
Flag of the United States of America, republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, liberty and justice for all.
All right, Kerry, thank you so much. First item on our agenda tonight, as always, is our audience for visitors. If there's anyone in our audience who would like to address council on any issue, any topic, we'd be delighted to hear from you at this time. Right, so we'll pass on by audience for visitors, move to the approval of minutes, regular session May 28th, 2024.
Mr. Mayor, I move we approve a regular session minutes, May 28, 2024.
Right. Second. All right, got a motion made and seconded. We adopt those minutes. Any concerns, comments, any questions? If not, Ms. Kim?
Councilman Hux.
Aye.
Councilman Southall.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Freeman.
Aye.
Councilwoman Emmett.
Aye.
Councilwoman Bunting.
Aye.
Councilman Fye.
Aye.
Mayor Hessel.
Aye.
Mr. Mayor, the motion carried by a vote of 7-0.
All right, thanks, Kim. Let's move on to item E. There are two public hearings there. The first is an ordinance amending Chapter 74, Article 3 on real estate tax exemption for solar panels and accompanying devices of the City of Poquoson Code of Ordinances. There she is.
Honorable Mayor, Mr. Vice Mayor, members of City Council, the Assessor's Office is proposing that we adopt an ordinance, that you adopt an ordinance that would make solar panels and their accompanying devices exempt from taxation from real estate. A law was passed, and once it was passed, it was allowing us to provide and adopt this ordinance. Previously, we had been assessing solar panels, so I did a poll of all of our neighboring jurisdictions, then moved north and west through Richmond, and then for commissioners of the revenue that handle real estate assessment, and I could find no other jurisdiction that does assess these amenities. I didn't hit every jurisdiction in the state, but I did poll about 50 different jurisdictions. So the amendment the ordinance is written up for you. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer them.
Hey, let's ask, any questions of the assessor? Anything at all? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. We'll open the public hearing and see if there's anyone in our audience that would like to address that issue. All righty. If you're not, close the public hearing. Ask for a motion.
Mr. Mayor, I propose an ordinance amending Chapter 74, Article 3 on real estate tax exemption for solar panels and accompanying devices of the City of Poquoson Code of Ordinances.
Okay. Second. Motion made and seconded. We adopt the ordinance. Any concerns, comments, any questions? Hearing none. Ms. Kim, please.
Councilman Southall.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Freeman.
Aye.
Councilman Hux.
Aye.
Councilwoman Bunting.
Aye.
Councilman Fye.
Aye.
Councilwoman Emmett.
Aye.
Mayor Hessel.
Aye.
Mr. Mayor, the motion carried by a vote of 7-0.
Okay, thanks, Kim. Second public hearing is an ordinance amending Article 3, erosion settlement control, and removing Article 5, stormwater management, City of Poquoson Code of Ordinances. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor.
How are you?
Members of City Council. So tonight, I have an ordinance for you to amend Article 3 of our city ordinance. For a little background on this, in 2016, the Virginia General Assembly directed DEQ to combine the state's erosion and sediment control and stormwater management regulations. For 7 years, DEQ, along with its advisors, worked on consolidating the regulations, which were approved by the State Water Control Board with an effective date of July 1st, 2024. Currently, in the city's ordinance, erosion and sediment control is handled under Chapter 34, Article 3, while stormwater management is handled under Chapter 34, Article 5. Now that they will be consolidated, Article 3 will be retitled Erosion and Stormwater Management, while Article 5 will be reserved for future use. This new ordinance is based heavily off of the model ordinance that DEQ sent out earlier this year. These changes are required to be approved by localities within the state by July 1st, 2024. There are two changes to note within the amended ordinance. Currently, Poquoson operates what is called a Virginia Stormwater Management Program Authority, or VSMP Authority, which permits the city authority over the management of both water quality and water quantity of stormwater runoff resulting from land disturbance activities. Now the city will be a Virginia Program for Erosion Control and Stormwater Management, or a VESMP Authority. Although the program is named differently, it will function much as it did before. The second noted change is that for the fee schedule. Staff has recommended adopting DEQ's standard fee schedule as opposed to the city's current schedule. Currently, the city's fee schedule involves complex math that is determined by a parcel zoning district, lot size, total land disturbance area, and what they are actually building. The proposed fee schedule is much simpler, with a flat fee of each category, and includes a portion that must go to DEQ as applicable. Staff is also requesting additional criteria be added that clarifies the plan requirements for single-family homes to show both the existing and final grade of the site, as well as any stormwater assets handling excessive runoff from the property. This subsection will allow the city staff to properly review residential plans so that downstream areas are not affected. And so with all that said, in front of you tonight is an ordinance to amend Article 3 containing the new consolidated erosion and stormwater management regulation and the removal of Article 5, stormwater management. And Laura and I are here to answer any questions you have.
Hey, well done. Any questions of Laura or Barrett?
When the thing for helping me through it this week when I called and asked questions, because I was lost when I was reading it myself, but he helped straighten me out, especially when they don't know how to do an acronym properly. But thank you.
No problem.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well done. I'm sorry.
hearing?
Did you want?
So you can open the public hearing.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we'll open the public hearing now and ask if there's anyone here that would like to address this issue, this ordinance amendment. I think so, I'll close the public hearing and ask for a motion.
Mr. Mayor, I propose an ordinance amending Chapter 34, Section 3, Erosion and Sediment Control, and removing Article 5, Stormwater Management of the City of Poquoson Code of Ordinances.
Okay, thank you.
I'll second it.
All right, we've got a motion made and seconded. We adopt the ordinance. Any questions, any concerns?
Mr. Mayor, I have a
Yes.
comment.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
just wanted to commend staff for taking the initiative to add the verbiage in here about reviewing the single-family residential plans and assess their drainage so that the downstream areas are not affected by the water sheeting. So I just really appreciate that new verbiage is in here.
All right, thank you. Any other comments? We got a motion and a second.
And a second. He's second.
Councilwoman Bunting? Aye. Councilman Fye?
Aye.
Councilman Southall?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Freeman?
Aye.
Councilman Hucks?
Aye.
Councilwoman Emmett? Aye. Mayor Hessel?
Aye.
Mr. Mayor, the motion carried by a vote of 7-0.
You can. All right, let's move on to new business. First item is an ordinance making additional appropriation fiscal year 2024 capital projects fund for the MS4 service area mapping project. Garrett, you're up again.
All right, so every 5 years, the city receives new requirements from DEQ. when its MS4 permit is renewed. MS4 stands for Municipal Separate Storm Sewer System, which is the city's network of ditches, pipes, and other conveyance methods which carry stormwater runoff from the city to local waterways. Discharges of the stormwater from the city's outfalls to state waters are regulated under the Virginia Stormwater Management Act and the MS4 permit. The MS4 service area is all areas in the city which drain to an outfall. Under the new MS4 permit, which was issued late last year, DEQ is now requiring the city to provide it with an updated map and GIS file of its MS4 service area. Through our on-call contract with Stantec Consulting Services, we have been provided with a fee proposal to complete this requirement with the amount of $66,886. This money will be transferred from local ditch maintenance funds, which we have less of a need for because of ARPA money supporting ditch maintenance. Given that there is in front of you tonight an ordinance for you to transfer the $66,886 in order for the city to be able to provide DEQ with an updated map and GIS file of its MS4 service area. Any questions?
All right, Garrett, thank you. Any questions to Garrett? Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Garrett. So this is a DEQ mandate, but having the map and the GIS file is still a benefit to the city. And I was just wondering if you could expand on that a little bit. I know that having a map of how the sewer system relates to the ditches help with mitigation, so if there's any overflow, but I was hoping you could talk about that a little bit.
Well, this is about the storm sewer system, so not the sanitary sewer system.
Okay.
So this will really be helpful in terms of if there's an illicit discharge, such as if somebody, when there's an accident, if there's an oil leak, and we'll be able to find out where it's going, or if there's. I remember one time there was a guy, he dumped paint into our ditches. We'll be able to figure out where that's headed. So I think it'll be helpful to the city regardless of whether it's a requirement to DEQ. Yeah.
Any other questions?
Just a comment.
Sure.
That's just an example of another unfunded state requirement that they're putting down on us. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Garrett. All right, we need a motion.
Mr. Mayor, I propose an ordinance making an additional appropriation for fiscal year 2024 in the Capital Projects Fund for the MS4 Service Area Mapping Project.
All righty. Is there a second? Keith, did I hear Keith? Did I hear? Oh, David, okay. All right, we have a motion made and second to adopt the ordinance. Any concerns or comments? Any more questions? If not, Ms. Kim?
Councilwoman Emmett.
Aye.
Councilman Hux.
Aye.
Councilman Fye.
Aye.
Councilman Southall.
Aye.
Councilwoman Bunting.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Freeman.
Aye.
Mayor Hessel.
Aye.
Mr. Mayor, the motion carried by a vote of 7-0.
Thank you, Kim. Let's move on to item 2. It's a resolution authorizing the city manager enter into a contract with Bryant Ritter Hewitt Electrical Corporation for Legacy Boulevard traffic signal. Garrett, you just will stay up there, pal.
Career's worth of appearances in a single evening.
Yeah.
So earlier in 2023, a study was conducted, and it was determined that a signal was needed at Legacy Boulevard and the Victory Boulevard intersection. Cost estimate was done by Clark Nexon, which came out at $326,038. In response to this, in February, City Council had appropriated an additional $100,000 on top of what the developers had already committed, bringing the project total balance to $350,000, which we had hoped would leave enough room for contingency. But unfortunately, when we put the project out for bid in April, we received 2 bids, with the low bid being $444,249.20 from Bryant Ritter Hewitt Electrical Corporation. This project is eligible for street and highway funds that the city receives annually from the state, so the additional $94,250 is being taken from that pot of money. Given that, In front of you tonight is a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into a contract with Brian Ritter Hewitt Electrical Corporation. Any
Okay,
questions?
questions of Garrett? Are you coming back, by the way?
No, that's
I
it.
think this is his last appearance for tonight.
Not on this thing, but a person asked me just this weekend how many traffic lights we're going to end up out here on Victory. Do you have an idea on that?
How many at the specific?
Well, no, well, there's none there right now, and we probably going to authorize this one. That'd be one. Are there going to be two more,
Oh,
three
no,
more?
no, just the one.
Just
the one.
one?
Yeah, yeah. just
Okay,
the one.
thank you.
Other questions to Garrett?
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead.
Is this going to be just like one lane in, one lane out for them, and then a turn lane from?
Yeah, it'll be the exact way it is now. There'll be a left-hand turn lane in with it'll be yellow lane or a yellow blinking light when there's oncoming traffic, and it'll be much like it is at Victory and Wood Creek.
This is only good for like 20 years, wasn't it, based on the one that we have to replace at Wood Creek and Victory?
What do you mean?
How long is it going to stay? Sir, I thought we were working on replacing the one at Wood Creek,
We are.
and that was only like 20 years old or something.
I was just talking about the alignment of the intersection. You'll be able to take a left onto Legacy Boulevard.
No, I understand. I was talking about the price. Going to come back to us in 20 years. I won't be around, but
Yeah, I'm not sure
Angie will
about
be here.
how long it'll be
Okay.
good for.
you know, think.
I'll check on that for you, and I'll let you know.
Don't worry about me for 20 years, pal.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's it.
All right, any other questions? Thank you, Garrett. Let's adopt this resolution, please.
Mr. Mayor, I propose a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into a contract with Brian Ritter Hewitt Electrical Corporation for the Legacy Boulevard traffic signal.
All right, sir?
Second.
All right, we have a motion made and seconded. We adopt the resolution. Are there any other questions or comments? If not, Ms. Kim?
Councilman Fye. Aye. Councilwoman Bunting.
Aye.
Councilwoman Emmett.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Freeman.
Aye.
Councilman Southall.
Aye.
Councilman Hucks.
Aye.
Mayor Hessel.
Aye.
Mr. Mayor, the motion carried by a vote of 7-0.
Okay, thank you, Kim. Item 3 under new business, a resolution making an appointment to the Workforce Development Consortium. Anyone have a name?
Mr. Mayor, I move that I propose a resolution appointing Vice Mayor Carrie Freeman to the Workforce Development Consortium with a term expiring June 30th of 2025.
Okay.
Second.
All right, motion made and seconded. We stick the vice mayor in this position. Any other concerns, any comments? Do you want to get out of it or no?
No, right now I'm enjoying it.
Okay, good. All right, let's adopt that resolution then, please, with Carrie's name inserted.
Vice Mayor Freeman.
Abstain.
Councilwoman Emmett.
Aye.
Councilman Southall.
Aye.
Councilman Fye.
Aye.
Councilman Hucks.
Aye.
Councilwoman Bunting.
Aye.
Mayor Hessel.
Aye.
Mr. Mayor, the motion carried by a vote of 6-0 with one abstention.
Thanks, Kim. Last item under new business resolution making an appointment to Colonial Behavior Health. Someone have a name?
Mr. Mayor, I propose a resolution appointing John A. Shaner to the Colonial Behavioral Health Board.
Okay.
Second.
All right, we have a motion made and seconded. We adopt the resolution with that name inserted. Any other comments? No concerns? If not, Ms. Kim?
Councilman Hucks.
Aye.
Councilman Southall.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Freeman.
Aye.
Councilwoman Emmett.
Aye.
Councilwoman Bunting.
Aye.
Councilman Fye.
Aye.
Mayor Hessel.
Aye.
Mr. Mayor, the motion carried by a vote of 7-0.
Thanks, Kim. City manager comments, Randy?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a couple of things this evening. I want to thank Garrett Fagans, Laura News, and Stephanie Love for being here and making presentations tonight, and our finance director, Tara Woodruff, who is also here. Anytime there's a financial item, even if someone else is presenting it, that very much. I wanted to thank all the people that attended and participated in the recent clean up the Messick Point event, which you all saw some pictures of over the last week, and then a final thank you to everyone that organized and attended and supported in any way the event over the weekend that was in support of the spouse of one of our employees who's dealing with a significant medical issue. Appreciate everybody. I really, truly wish I could have been there, but it was move the kid out of college day, so couldn't be in two places at once, but very appreciative of everything everyone's done to support that family.
Okay. But, yes, Mr. Baird, I'd like to thank everyone who came out here tonight to pay attention to the city council, and especially those at home. I continue to encourage citizens to apply for positions on the various boards and commissions that we have. That list is fairly slim, and if you like the way Poquoson is, and you want to keep it that way, you need to play a part and be part of it. I'd also like to congratulate our baseball team on the state win this weekend. Okay? They did an excellent job.
I sure did. Thanks, sir. Angie?
I would like to highlight a resource that our community has. The Lackey Clinic is now offering free virtual health appointments for all Virginians. All Virginians age 18 and over can take advantage of this. So if you are struggling with childcare, or if you're struggling with a work schedule, or affording to go to urgent care, or if you're in a rural area of the state, you can do a free virtual health appointment through the Lackey Clinic. They will send any prescriptions to the pharmacy of your choice. So it's just a great resource for us to have.
Thank you, Gordon. I have no comment.
Okay. Ms. Debbie?
I would also like to thank those folks that came out for the Clean the Bay event. That was a lot of people, a lot of volunteers that came out for that. About the city workers. And for the Poquoson High School sports, girls tennis team, congratulations to them for their success that they had, and for the state quarterfinals, the high school baseball team and the girls soccer team, and ultimately the boys baseball team went on to win that state championship. So just congratulations to all of them, and just be aware that school is out, so the kids are out and about in the city. Congratulations to the graduates, the teachers, and all those students, and I hope you have a great summer.
All right, David. Thank you. Keith?
Got a few things. First, the mobile food pantry is going to be this Thursday in Municipal Building, starting at 8:30 if anybody would like to come out and help. Distribution begins itself at 10 o'clock and goes until noon. This month will be the Lions Club that's sponsoring it. We also have, shortly thereafter, blood drive here at City Hall from noon until 6 o'clock. We prefer appointments, but usually there's a ability to walk in, but don't trust that. If you can call in, make an appointment, that would be great. And then, even though it's a week from Friday, it's going to be the picnic in the park. I know Parks and Rec would like to hear us talk about that. And it starts 5, goes till 10, and right before 10 o'clock is fireworks to end the evening. So encourage everyone to come out and go to that. It's parking's free, but items at the fair are going to cost a little bit. So yeah, everybody come out.
One thing, Mr. Mayor, our business here on Wythe Creek, Easton Outdoors, won the Virginia Peninsula Business of the Year for 2024. And that's just, kind of outstanding for one of our Poquoson businesses competing regional wide to get that kind of recognition. So if you get a chance, stop by and speak to them. Or they probably would prefer you stop by and bought something. But either way, that's all, Mr. Mayor.
All right. Let's see. Certainly want to congratulate the baseball team. They did a phenomenal job. I think, Debbie, correct me, I think they went 10 innings.
10 innings,
Is that
yes.
right? Which is, that's a nail biter.
It sure was.
But it brings to mind, once again, our athletes, our staff, and they're just unique. They're just unique. And there's still some folks here in the city that just don't get it. We can't be compared to anybody else, to Hampton, Newport News, York County. We just simply can't. We do it differently. And I think we do it right. And a lot of that credit goes to these folks right out here. So we appreciate it. Okay, let's have a motion to adjourn.
So move, Mr. Mayor.
Okay.
Second.
Motion made, second, we adjourn. Ms. Kim?
Councilman Southall? Vice Mayor Freeman?
Aye.
Councilman Hucks?
Aye.
Councilwoman Bunting?
Aye.
Councilman Five?
Aye.
Councilwoman Emmett?
Aye.
I'm supposed to say aye?
Aye.
I'm sorry, I was tied up with a conversation with you. I'm sorry, Kim. All right. Okay. All right, got the aye, we are adjourned.
We were doing city business.
Yeah, we